Hold on 1 minute. We're not quite starting yet. I forgot to reset my timer from the short timer for last week. Okay. We're still 2 minutes off. It is time to make the sound to summon the stream. Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red as part of my Gen 1 through 4 remake Nuzlocke marathon. Alright. So, last time we actually had an absolutely fantastic time. We did so good on our last stream, and we have got one hell of a team right now. I will be completely honest, I think there is a decent chance that we actually finish the game today. Since a massive portion of the stuff in the game we can basically skip past. Because we don't have to worry about grinding, we don't have to worry much about, finding items and whatnot. We are 4 badges in. So, our first objective for the day is going to be to head down Cycling Road to Fuchsia and to grab the HMs that are in the Safari Zone. Make sure my speed up button is working. We're just gonna skip as many of the fights as we can. They are not necessary for the purpose of levels, since I am, allowing myself rare candies. So, yeah, there's actually not going to be many trainer battles today outside of gyms. catch them on. I'm working on it. Alright, here's our encounter for Fuchsia City. It is a Spearow, which we are locked out of. So, Fuchsia is dead. We'll have a quick encounter. Just a few Dragon Rages to work our way through that. Route 17, there are multiple routes, and we will be working our way through them. But I'm going to do Safari Zone first. Alright. Didn't bring my cutters, which is slightly annoying, but that's fine. More importantly, this Pokemart I can buy Ultra Balls. So we're just gonna grab 10 of those. Alright. And sell basically anything else we're definitely not going to need. We catch in a bolt, we are very likely not going to get anything in the Safari Zone. First of all, it would have to be something we're not locked out of. And on top of that, we would actually have to succeed in getting it. So, quick explanation of what this is, just because other people might come across it in the future. I am doing a Nuzlocke marathon of the Gen 1 through 4 remakes. What that means is that I am playing through Fire Red, Soul Silver, Alpha Sapphire, and finally Brilliant Diamond. I will be Nuzlocking each of them in sequence. For the first 3 of those, I'm going to be allowed to use rare candies. We're just going to edit in a bunch of them that I can use before gym battles and before, Elite Four and Champion fights. I don't have that option for Brilliant Diamond because I have never bothered looking into Switch emulation. And it is a lockout challenge, meaning that any Pokemon that I encounter, that Pokemon's evolution line is locked out not only for that game, but for all future games. For instance, I have a Butterfree on my team. I cannot capture another Butterfree, Metapod, or Caterpie on this run, and I cannot catch any of those when I play Soul Silver or Brilliant Diamond or Alpha Sapphire either. So as the marathon goes on, I will add more rules, and it will continue to get more and more restrictive. So that's the basic idea of the whole thing. Right before we go into a gym leader, I can use as many rare candies as I want on as many Pokemon I have to bring them up to, at most, the level of the next gym leader. The next 2 gym leaders are Koga and Sabrina, who both have their highest level Pokemon at level 43. And this actually means I want to be careful, because I don't want to exceed level 43 for either of the fights. Which means that I don't really want to bring up all my Pokemon to level 43 right away. I want to give like a level or 2 of wiggle room, because I still have to clear out like the Silphco building. And here is a Paris, our first encounter in the Safari Zone. So it all comes down to whether or not I'm able to catch this Paris. Come on. Alright. Paris has been caught. Chat, we are starting over again for names. So first person who suggests a name gets it named after them. Cole has suggested Goomba. Noob, you will get the next name. Noob has been here first. So Aubrey can get a name after Noob. Alright. Doduo, Run. I'm pretty sure I still remember how to navigate the entire Safari Zone. Maybe not? Nope, okay. I'm a little off. I have to go up and around in order to get the false teeth. Okay. There's an actual chance I might run out of steps. Come on. We found some protein. It's probably safe to just have some protein in here. Oh, Chansey! That's a rare one. Alright, here we go. There's the false teeth. And now we just... There we go. Hello. And there's HM3. So that's HM3s and 4s. How are shinies counted in this? Any shinies encountered bypass all rules. Any shiny Pokemon can be captured at any point regardless. If you check the description of this stream, you will see a complete list of my exhaustively laid out rules. As well as a list of all Pokemon that are locked out as of the start of this stream. Shiny hunting is a valid strategy. If I was in... Oh dear God, I never really considered that. If I was in an unbelievably horrible locked position... Yes, I could potentially just shiny hunt until I found a thing I needed to progress. Oh, that's actually kind of horrifying to consider. Alright. Let's go ahead and teach our new moves. Fish can get Surf. I didn't actually mean to get rid of Bite, but okay. Strength on forearms to replace Tackle. That's fine. You're locking out all the EV evolution. Yes. They are all a single family, so they all get locked out at once. The same way that if I caught a Rhydon, Rhyperior would be locked out as well. Alright, let's hit our next gym. Eepy Boy learned Psychic, so Eepy Boy can work through the gym challengers. We're going to make sure we can walk straight to Koga. And then once we have reached Koga, we will go back and we will rare candy up our entire team. That is a hit now. Okay. Pidgey. Let's go with Okay. So, Pidgey's dead. That is unfortunate. This might be pretty bad. Really should have grabbed Snorlax. Okay. Yes, noob, it's a Nuzlocke. Pokemon die. That's the way it works. When does Cole name one? When I catch them. Okay, I don't think 6 is strong enough to kill. We're probably going to lose Forearms. Assuming it gives me a chance to act, I'm just going to go for a self-destruct. We're sacking Forearms. I meant when in order. Cole would be after you. Okay, we sacked Forearms. So we are down... we are down 2 Pokemon on our first battle of the day. Was not expecting a level 38 Hypno right off the bat. You have a problem with names I name or what? No? I just recognize all of my Pokemon as completely expendable. Okay. So, Fearo's out, that's fine. And... Forearms is out as well. Why did the Mons I named die? Bad luck. Okay. Pidgey is gone. Forearms is gone. We are going to take Beelzebub. And we are going to take Cole. So give me a minute just to update the list for once, because I actually remembered. Grab the Snorlax. And grab the Doduo. Okay, grab those. Now we just update these. Delete the filter. Change this to a Snorlax. And change the Graveler to a Doduo. And remove the filter. I only rare candy right before the boss. That's the rule. We still have at least one trainer before we actually reach Koga. Add a list of dead Mons as well. No. That is work, and I don't care to do it. Strength is kind of ideal for Beelzebub. Yeah, better than Headbutt. Fly on Cole. Better than Pursuit. I'm basically never going to use it. Beelzebub can learn Shockwave. that should be good enough for Beelzebub to fight our way to Koga. Let's go ahead and visit the next route. Hold on, is it 42 or is it 43 for Koga? Okay, both Koga and Sabrina, their aces are level 43. So level 43 is the cap. Alright, so first off, Noob, this is going to be your Pokemon. It is an Oddish. Okay. Go. Beelzebub, come on, man. Thank you. Perfect. And Ultra Ball. We have now captured an Oddish. Alright, what is the name of our Oddish? Looking Rahu. Okay, Rahu, the Oddish, has been named. And Aubrey, you get the next one. Yeah, I've been enjoying Legend ZA as well. I am actually... I just beat Canary, so that tells you where I am now. I just unlocked the Rotoglide, and my next objective will be to get every remaining colorful screw in the game that I am currently able to access, because I really want my damn plushes. Alright. Let's do this. Okay. Hello, sir. How much does strength hit for? That is damned respectable. Another Drowsy. And a Kadabra, which is also dead. Now that's the kind of power I brought a Snorlax for. Moving on. Arbok. Arbok's surprisingly tanky. Sandslash. Oh wow, you are quite tanky. Okay. Fish, we need your surfing power. Let's go. Surf. Another Arbok. Does Surf do more than 40? Does Surf do more than 40? I'm gonna bank on Dragon Rage. Okay, Screech. Yes, okay. That's fine. Learn Leer. No, I don't care about Leer. Alright. That's another one down. We're fine on poison. We have enough health not to die. Perfect. Alright. So I think there's one more mandatory battle before Koga. Alright. Sandslash will let Fish handle this. Perfect. Arbok. Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage. Okay. And no, that does not let me head directly to Koga yet. That's fine. Paralyzed heal. Super potion. Alright. Blast trainer before Koga. Drowsies, dry to strength. Hypno also dies to strength. Perfect. And then that lets me reach Koga. Okay. So it is time to go rare candy up my entire team. So I'm going to go to level 41. Hydro Pump. Screw it. I also accidentally deleted his Dragon Rage. That's okay, though, because Dragon Rage is very shortly going to be completely irrelevant. Don't care about Safeguard. Moving on. Bulbasaur. There we go. Venusaur. Cool. Growth. I've seen someone else do a comically painful run, which is Fire Red, but with a comical amount of restrictions. So, Fast Forward with Auto Fire is efficient, but it unfortunately lets me miss a number of things. But we are definitely going to be getting Dodrio, which is actually damn good. Uproar. Nah. Okay. And finally, Beelzebub. Ooh, Body Slam. It's better than Snore. Get Venusaur and Dodrio's strikes. I will, after we get everybody up and after we make the team changes. Okay. Let's move. So, every single Pokemon I own is going to level 41. Then we will decide on the team, and then I will update the sprites. Man, take from box and switch in party. I'm already in the Move Pokemon menu. I'm just gonna do it from here. I've already probably cut out more than... Realistically, I've probably cut out more than 8 minutes of total time from this on the fast forwarding. We can all spend a little bit of that bank's time waiting for menus. Alright, Gloom. Come on. Let's go. Yep, Goomba has a mushroom. Yes, Moonlight. Alright, Rahu is 41. Forgot Helping Hand and learned Bite. That's good. Fire Spin. Don't care about Fire Spin. Killabat. Air Cutter. Yes, Air Cutter is actually not better than Wing Attack. We're not going to learn Air Cutter. Okay. Moving on. Danger Noodle. Acid. Nah. Okay. Next up, Goomba. We got Parasect. Learn Spore. You're goddamn right we're learning Spore. Killabat is so depressed by our performance he'll never evolve. That is true, but it's actually because, as far as I know, Crobat cannot evolve in this until you're in the post-game, I think. Which is kind of bullshit. But I could be wrong about that. That's based on very old memory. Okay. And the last ones to bring out are Payday the Persian. Yeah, it's absolute bullshit to lock not an evolved condition, but an evolved trigger behind the national decks. Absolute terrible design. Okay. Alright. Alright, and open mouth. Let's go. Yeah. I know I'm accidentally losing a few moves. They are not moves that are going to be, like, important to me. That's okay. Alright. So, now that we have Dugtrio for this gym will be gold. Not really. Koga's team in this generation is Coughing, Muck, Coughing, and Wheezing. Coughing and Wheezing all have Levitate. And Muck is the only one who could be hit by ground. And it's strong enough that I genuinely fear what would happen if it was to get some attacks off on good old open mouth. We're going to take Dodrio. We're going to take Eepy Boy. We are going to take Solar. And we are going to take Fish. Okay. And now let's update the team. Now we need to get the Venusaur. Grab that one. Dodrio. And... did I ever grab Dugtrio? Yes, I did. Okay. So, this one is now a Dodrio. Butterfree can go to being the Dugtrio. And the Ivysaur can become a Venusaur. Okay. So there is our team. We are going to let Eepy Boy take the lead. And hopefully we will just burn through Koga. Don't I get Swords Dance by level or just tutor? I don't know off the top of my head. Let's take a look. Dodrio. Hold on, there's a smudge on my screen I'm trying to get off. Okay, got it. You do not learn Swords Dance by leveling. And the move tutor can't teach you it either. And I'm not even seeing it on the TM or HM lists as well. Fun fact about Fire Leather Theme: in the code, the rivals teams are under the name Terry, and in the trainer's order, Sabrina is before Koga. Alright. It is time. We're going to drop a save, not that that matters. I'm going to have a sip of my delicious spiced tea. Alright, let's drop this. Yes, I am going to fight you. Alright, Eepy Boy, let's do this. Psychic. Yeah, that's an easy. How well does Psychic do against Mach? Yes, in the original Gen 1, Sabrina was labeled as the 7th Gen leader. Some internal things still follow that. Okay, Hyper Potion. That's fine. Hyper Potion. And we have defeated Koga. So it's time to update the badges graphic for the 5th badge. There we go. Alright. We can now surf, which is absolutely wonderful news. Ooh. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I could just head... I could just head to Blaine right now. Because I think Snorlax can learn Surf. Yeah, Snorlax can learn Surf. Growlithe, Ponyta, Rapidash, Arcanine. That is a completely manageable force to deal with. And that would let me knock the That would let me knock the Sevi Isles introduction arc out of the way, too. We did get our encounter for Route 12. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's head to Cinnabar. Their top level is 47. At level 34, Dodrio learns Swords Dance. No, it does not. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, Dodrio's level up moves in order are Peck, Growl, Pursuit, Fury Attack, Pursuit at 9, Fury Attack at 13, Tri Attack at 21, Rage at 25, 38 is Uproar, Drill Peck at 47, and Agility at 60. Google is wrong. I literally have the sarahb.net open on my screen. Dodrio learns Sword Dance in some generations, not this one. Google is an absolutely terrible thing at being able to sift through different pieces of information that changed over time. Anyway, Aubrey, if you are still there, you will get to name this one. The Tentacool. Okay. Hidden Power is Ice. We'll just go for a tackle. Ultra Ball. Alright. We have captured a Tentacool. Lancer. Okay. This is Lancer the Tentacool. Alright, moving on. Alright, fight time. I don't like the look of that thing. Oh, you sneaky bastard. Alright, let's go. Just avoid the swimmers. No need to engage. I get all the levels I could ever need. Okay, we have now reached Cinnabar Island. So let's get our Pokemon for Cinnabar Island. Making a Fire Leaf, second gym onward, Megas, Misty has a Gyarados. Cool. Hello, sir. Yes, I have a Dome Fossil for you. Oh, shit. I should have gone back to Pewter and gotten the old Amber first. Aerodactyl would have been a better pickup than a Kabuto. Anyway, Cole, you get to name our Kabuto. Yeah, you can provide the list if you want, but first you have to name this Kabuto. Kabu, okay. This is Kabu the Kabuto. Noob, you are next on the naming list, unless there is anyone else here in chat who wants to chime in. Anybody else who wants to name a Pokemon? You will be able to. But first, we have to get through the Pokemon Mansion in order to find the key. Pokemon Mansion. This is a separate named location. So, Noob, you will get to name the Pokemon here. You get to name a Coffin. What would you like to name the coffin? Okay, never mind. I am sorry. We accidentally crit it because Solar is a little bastard. Well, no catch for the Pokemon Mansion. I do feel bad about that. Let's actually go to another route so you can still get to name something. We can go grab the different rods. Sedant! Hello! Welcome to the Nuzlocke. If you would like Sedant, since you just got here, you can name the next Pokemon we come across, if that interests you. Ah, yes. Naturally, you gave Bruno a Barbaracle. Can't say I'm surprised, but that's also still a pretty decent choice. Alright, moving on. Just gonna skip all these trainers. And, hold on, is that cut? Alright, it is cut restricted up there. Open mouth, yeah, you can go ahead and learn cut. That's fine. And up and around. Okay, Sidon, if you are still here, you can provide... not a name for this one, because we have already found an Oddish. So that is another dead route. But we can go to route... to the next route instead. We just got some birds. Birds are fine. Hidden Power Ice is good for birds. Hidden Power Ice is great for birds. Okay. Why do I keep leading with you? There we go. Okay. Just call me Sid. Okay, Sid. Okay, this is another dead route because this is also an Oddish. That's okay. We can head on to another location. We have not had an encounter in Pallet Town, so we can fish here. Horsey! Sid, would you like to name a Horsey? Anything, Sid? Any names for a Horsey? Poseidon. Okay. Do you want it spelled exactly like that, or do you want the more traditional spelling of Poseidon, which would be that? So I can go with this spelling. Or I can go with the one that you provided that has just an I in the middle instead of an EI. Whichever you prefer. Which one do you prefer? I in the middle or EI? Yep, Noob, that is a good name for a Pokemon. So naturally, we're going to have to throw this away at the earliest possible one. The correct one. Okay. So we have Horsey the Poseidon. Alright. Back to Cinnabar Island then. How are we on repels? We have 3 repels. Let's get more than 3 repels. Max repels. We're gonna buy 35 of them. Anyway, now that Sid has named one, Noob, you are next on the naming list. That probably won't be for a minimum of, I would say 10, maybe 15 minutes. But you are next to name. Now let's see if I can remember how to navigate the Pokemon Mansion. It's been a while. Hello! I have got to take you out of the lead. You really should have been there. Magnitude! 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 Good work, Open Mouth. Honestly, let's just put Beelzebub back in the front. I think this... No, that's not where I wanted to fall. Okay, that's fine. So we have to access another secret switch again in order to get back upstairs. Whoops, Rattata, don't care about you. Really, we can't escape the level 28 Rattata. Clearly, you might guess Barbaracle, Serena, and Magnezone are overused in the hack, but they all appear in max of 2 fights. Granted, they are the ace in one of their fights, too. I think that when people make ROM hacks of Pokemon, there is a very, very strong tendency to consistently overtune them. This isn't... No, okay, this is the correct area. We can strength it, and we can strength it. That's Carbos. And here's the basement. Basement's easy. Alright, we press that. We find a full restore. We drop another repel. To be honest, in this version of Pokemon, leveling up to the same level as gym leaders in Elite Four basically trivializes all the difficulty. And, I mean, I knew that and I expected that going into this. It's not a surprise. But I do think it makes a good warm-up for the challenge. Because it is definitely not going to remain that way. Okay, we escape rope out. And we are ready to hit Blaine's gem. Alright. Let's do this. We don't need any of the fights. Caterpie evolves into Metapod. Yes. After Noob, you are next, Aubrey. Okay. There are 9 certified gym badges. There are not. There are, in fact, dozens at this point. And the Kanto region has 8 known badges, but possibly as many as 12. Assuming that Gary was showing off legal badges in the anime. Poliwag evolves 3 times. It does not. Yeah, you're after Aubrey. Okay. Are electric moves effective against ground types? No, they are not. Guys, look, I'm so good at Pokemon, I can even identify a Jigglypuff seen from above. That is true. Pokemon of the same kind and level are not identical. Yeah, Sid, you'll be after Cole. Tombstone-y. That is not a move. Okay, we now have access to the gym leader. Which means that we can now level up freely. So his ace is a level 47 Arcanine. So we're going to take everybody up to level 47. Covet, we are not teaching Covet. There we go. Drill Peck is an awesome move, and it's better than Growl. Solar, it's your turn. Gonna be a lot of Pokemon walked out by the time we get to Brilliant Diamond. Okay. Rain Dance. I'm not opposed to Rain Dance. We'll take that over Water Pulse. Okay. So, if you haven't actually seen Fire Red or Leaf Green played in a while, it's easy to forget, but after this gym, we have a whole lengthy, like, really annoying side thing that we have to do with the Sevi Isles before we can get back on with our league quest. But first, we've got Pokemon to deposit. And other Pokemon to withdraw. We are going to have a Kabutops, which is pretty fun. Flutterby. Alright. Begin the leveling. Oh, this is gonna take a while. I forgot it started at level 5. Come on, Kabuto. You are the harbinger of the Dome Fossil. The false prophet. The bane of Twitch Plays Pokemon. Mudshot? Why not? Rule 9 is pretty easy to avoid, but has the possibility to be the reason for your loss. What is my Rule 9? If progress ever becomes impossible due to a lack of Pokemon that can learn required H moves, the game is over. Yes. Yes, that is a possibility. Although, someone had pointed out earlier that since I operate under the Shiny Clause, which I don't even think I spelled out in my rules, technically it would always be possible for me to progress, but I would have to shiny hunt to get a Pokemon that could learn a required HM move. Which would really kind of suck. Okay. There we go. Most likely going to be forced to shiny hunt in Brilliant Diamond. I don't think so, if only because at that point I'm going to be taking it, like, deadly seriously. Like, at that point, I'm doing, you know, manual grinding. It's gonna be real intense by the time I'm at Brilliant Diamond. Like, I am still at the point of playing this where I'm, like, barely taking any of it seriously. Because it's just not really necessary at this point. Being at the level of my opponents completely trivializes the difficulty of this game. Like, it is very much balanced around you being, like, 5 to even 10 levels below Elite Four and Champions. Shinies ignore all rules. Come on, Poseidon. Twister is better than Smokescreen. I'm going to say, because I definitely did not accidentally delete that instead of Leer. And I want to make sure I look smart, so I have to pretend the things that I'm doing are all part of a deeper plan that makes a lot of sense. Okay, come on, Poseidon. I could absolutely hunt for a shiny. There's nothing that tells me I can't, like, manipulate things to try and get the Pokemon I want. Okay. Killabat, Persian, Rahu, Amaterasu, and I think that just leaves Lancer, who is an absolute powerhouse of defense. Okay. Smog. That is such a shitty move. It's just bad. The evolutions really have some crappy level up lists. Petal Dance, though, is absolutely great. Fury Swipes, don't need it. Okay. And Killabat. Mean Look. Just to have it. True, I could go for Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. What do you say, chat? Which do you think I should go for? Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan? Because we could go get one of those right now and name it. And that way I could level it up along with the others. Since it is technically still Gym Leader Blaine as the next, like, target. We'll just put Eepy Boy in front. We'll stop by Saffron real quick. So, balanced out some of the megas. See, I think that at that point, though, you're not really representing megas. You're just representing your own custom designs, which you are calling megas. Like, some of the megas are just absolutely broken more powerful than others. And that's part of the intended design. That's how it's supposed to be. Oh, Eepy Boy just leveled up. Whatever. It's not a problem. Beelzebub, you're gonna have to take this. Okay. Alright, Hitmonlee or Hitmontran? Chat, who's next on the naming list? Isn't Noob next on the name? Isn't Noob next on the list? Yeah, Noob. Okay, Noob, you can pick Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee, and you can pick the name. Yeah, I agree. Some of the megas are absolutely broken. But that's the way they are. Pokemon has never been a balanced game. It just really hasn't. Hercules for the punching man. Got it. Pokemon has always had a built-in progression. There simply are some Pokemon that you gain access to later, which are objectively better than others. And that remains true for alternate forms. It remains true for Gigantamaxing, it remains true for Z-moves, it remains true for Megas. There simply is an actual built-in progression to the system. Not every Pokemon can compete with every other. Some are broken, some are terrible. And that's just the way it should be. Yeah, Mega Zygarde has crazy stats, but it also has very special conditions to actually activate. So, I'm kind of okay with Mega Zygarde being what it is. I've just always been of the opinion that not every Pokemon needs to be, like, viable. And it's okay if some Pokemon are just broken. Which is not an opinion that is shared by a lot of people, but it's always been my approach to it. And that's not even really a statement of opinion. It's just the way I've seen it. It's the way I would have designed it if I was in charge. But I'm not, and The Pokemon team have consistently demonstrated to me that they have often, but not always, a vision of design that I can trust. Yeah, a lot of Megas are pretty funny looking. Okay. Let's go fight Blaine and get our next gym badge. Which I am just now realizing I'm actually going to have to make a small edit to one of my badge graphics, because I didn't actually make graphics to go out of order. There we go. Nope, not the saturation. We want to adjust the chroma. There we go. Export that as badge 6 alt. And we are all set. Alright, let's move in. It's Blaine time! Oh, by the way, so there's a game that came out earlier this month. It's called Ball Pit. Ball X Pit. Can we finish this in this stream? I actually think I'm going to. There's a game came out, it's called Ball Pit. I know it's on Steam, it's probably somewhere else too. Just Ball X Pit. It's amazing. I have not had a game give me more joy since I first started playing Vampire Survivors. It's amazing, it's beautiful, it's cheap, it's fun. Play it. Alright, so we're just gonna go straight for Surf to Victory strategy. Arcanine. And there we go. We have defeated Blaine. We can now adjust the badges graphic with my newly updated badge 6 alt, which shows the fire badge but not Sabrina's badge. Alright. And now we have to do the whole stupid island side quest thing. Does Johto count in Fire Red Leaf Green? No, Johto's not there. Morning, man. How you doing? You can say hi, you can talk. Okay, that's a giggle. That's similar to talk. Oh, really? You got some confirmed information? Really? He's been dead. They killed his character. Alright, what stupid thing did they add to Heartland this time? Oh, Jesus Christ. Did they ship his ass off to Mongolia again? Oh, thank God, at least they didn't do that. Okay. Is this... Okay. Mm-hmm. Cool. Hey, Hun. Hey, Hun, do you want to come say hi to chat? Okay. My wife doesn't want to say hi to any of you. You all frightened her. I have no idea. I don't know. Try saying something. If they can hear you, your voice would be very low. It's not peaking on the mic. Hmm? Oh, Heartland? Is it out now? Yeah, I can probably do that. Hold on, just got a pirate media request from the wife. Need to look into this. Could I do it after the stream? Yes. Would it be easier? Yes. Would it not bother you all? Yes. Yes, I can, hon. Alright, so I will get those and you'll be able to watch them later. No problem. Yeah, it's all good. Alright, I love you, hon. I'll probably be streaming for no more than another 2 hours. 2 hours, I would say, would be like a max at this point. Mm-hmm. Alright. And I'll have your stuff ready to go. Actually, probably not by then, but shortly after. Alright. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Just have to communicate a bit. And that should all be functioning. Yes, I do have a wife. We have been married over 10 years. We have been married 12 years. I have been corrected. Well, I have been clarified. Alright, let's hop back into this. Alright, moving on to the next island. We're gonna try and cut through this stuff pretty quickly. Hello. Alright, here is our encounter for this island. It is a Gloom. Gloom is locked out. So, no encounter here. Moving on. Nope, okay. This part of the game just slows down everything. Game corner. So the different islands are different routes? Yes. If it's a different named location, it counts as a different area for the purposes of encounters. Grabbing some VHSs, hon? Which ones are you grabbing? Sweet. Whoops. No, we want to go to 3 Island. Okay. 3 Island. Alright. Snorlax, do your thing. Next, Grimer. Next, Wheezing. Next. Next. Okay. Alright, there's another full restore that saves me money to grab. Now we have to go find the lost little girl named Wastel to bring the money back to bring the lunch back to the guy so he'll give us the thing so we can go back to give the thing to Bill. Sweet. Moving on. Who is next on the Pokemon naming list? We have now entered an area called Bond Bridge. It is a Pidgeotto. We've already done the Pidgey line, so that one's locked out. Aubrey, you are next on the list. There's probably somewhere I can fish. Because this isn't called Bond Bridge, this is just called 3 Island. 3 Island Port, nope. 3 Isle Path. That's a new named location, which apparently has no encounters. Great. Can you get Pokemon at the game corner? We did. Yep. Oh, no. Well, we could have... the game corner back in Celadon, we had a whole thing where we sort of discussed what Pokemon we wanted to get for Celadon, since that included anything at the prize corner, plus the fishing, plus an Eevee, and in the end, Eevee won out. But, yeah, the game corner here might have Pokemon rewards as well. I'm not sure off the top of my head. We can check. Okay. Alright, here is a new named location, Berry Forest. What can we find in Berry Forest? Venonat. What works for Venonat? I don't know what could attack Venonat without killing it. Probably Sand Tomb. Okay. Alright, Venonat has been caught. Aubrey, you get to name Venonat. What would you like to name Venonat? I'm gonna stand up for a minute. Just stretch my legs. Jebble. Okay. Eggy. Okay, Eggy, you get next Pokemon. Alright, Jevil. Cool. Alright. So is that your hyperfixation? It's Kalon, the Binacle, Magnemite, and Doduo lines and the Neuron Delta rune. I am hacking the ROM over here. Yes. Wastel! Okay. Okay, here's a Hypno come to steal this child. Okay, we got the meteorite. We'll get the game going soon for you. Okay, so the game corner is not actually open yet. So we can't get anything here. I do not remember this in Fire Red. This is the Sevi Isles introduction, which is a mandatory side quest it makes you do after the Cinnabar Island. This is not a ROM hack. This has always been a part of Fire Red and Leaf Green. You just go and do this after you clear Cinnabar Island. Okay. Alright, and we are back. And it is time to do Silphco. Oh, maybe I should have saved... No, it wasn't worth saving Saffron for a Lapras. We didn't need to do that. Okay. Alright, let's go take out Saffron. So Silphco is actually very, very easy. We're gonna be done with this in like 5 minutes. Legitimately. And that's with me not even being able to remember which exact floor we're looking for. Don't mind that sound, that's just my PC telling me that the thing I am acquiring through completely legitimate means is ready. Okay. Mr. Mime is dead. Cool. So we need to go here. Perfect. Now we take this warp panel, then we immediately take it back. And that gives us the card key. And then from here, we just have to find the one floor that has the way forward, which is not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. I think this is it. There we go. Oh, nope, that gives me access to rest. And then this, I believe, takes me to the boss. I love Mega Scrafty! I saw that for the first time yesterday, and I love the design of Mega Scrafty. I think it's really clever. Okay, that's not the right floor. That's not the right floor. Okay, so it has to be on one of the lower floors then. I've been playing through Legends EA with my lockout rules, where every time I clear a promotion match, any Pokemon that are in my party for that promotion match are locked away and I can't use them anymore. And it's genuinely made it really fun. Lots of trying out all different strategies. Here's the way forward. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright. It is time. Rival Jackass wants to fight. We got a Pidgeot. We got a Gyarados. We got a Charizard. And I'm actually a bit hurt here. Who names the rival? I did. And I named him Jackass, in order to accurately represent his role in the story. Execute. Cole. That means you are on board to kill it with Drill Peck. Alakazam. Drill Peck. And we're done. Okay. That Lapras, we are going to have to release it, since we weren't supposed to grab it in the first place. Okay. Heal up. And let's go. Cubone. Marowak. And we're good. Moving on to Giovanni. Hello. And now we're just going to surf our way down. Strength for Kangaskhan. And Rhyhorn drops in one hit. And we're done. Alright. And there's our Master Ball. We now have access to Sabrina's gym. Are all gift Pokemon banned? No, not for this game. As I continue to work my way through the various Pokemon games, gift and trade Pokemon will end up being banned eventually. But this is stage 1 of the Nuzlocke out marathon, of the remake Nuzlocke out marathon. Very easy. Alright, now let's go take out Sabrina. Alright. I told you we really might beat this today. I wasn't kidding. So, I can never remember my way around. So, we're just going to follow the tried and true method. We just always go to the teleporter above or below me. And it will take me to Sabrina. See? Easy. Alright, let's do this. Sabrina, we're not going to worry about leveling up. Her ace is already below my strongest at this point. Honestly, I really don't like that. Let's go for Rain Dance Hydro Pumps. Okay, Rain Dance Surf Sense. Really? Alright. Rain Dance Hydro Pump. Okay, switching into Alakazam makes me nervous as hell. But it wasted 2 turns buffing and it dies to Strength. Alright. And we are done. Update the badges. Only 1 badge remains. Cool. And we're going to shortcut out a little bit. Because I believe one of these takes me back to the entrance. Yes. There we go. Okay. Well, moving on. It is time for Viridian City. Sorry I'm late. Don't worry about it, Suleiman. We are doing absolutely great, and we are about to head in to the 8th and final gym. Honestly, we might as well just fight the trainers in here. Giovanni's ace is level 50. Okay. So we really shouldn't just sweep everything with Beelzebub then. Since Lance's ace is only level 55, and I don't just want to go like absolutely nuts with everything. And there are going to be a lot of locations I'm not going to go to. And there is a reason for that. It's because I'm pretty sure I can already beat the game with the team that I have right now. And honestly, the more Pokemon I catch at this point, the more things I'm not going to be using that I'm going to end up being locked out of for future runs. Alright, and that brings us to Giovanni. This team's gonna get us through Victory Roads just fine. And yeah, his whole team's weak to water, so that's fine. And the first Elite Four... Oh, no, that's right! Yeah, Pokemon go way above level 50 for that, right. Yeah, Champion's aces are level 63. And Lorelei's ace is 54. Okay, so we're gonna have plenty more times for powering up before we get there. But for right now, level 50 for everybody. Dragon Dance? Honestly, at this point, Fish is just a special sweeper. Swagger, no. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to give that to Beelzebub. Okay, we're gonna try not to use Beelzebub for this fight. Okay, and Hercules. Wants to learn Counter, no thank you. Ether for Surf. Super Potions. Alright, we're gonna Rain Dance and try sweeping with Surf. So, hopefully it goes well. Alright, Fish, it's time for Surf Sweeping. Ah, some nice hot tea. Good job, Fish. Second Rhyhorn. Good. Doug Trio. It'll outspeed me, but it doesn't have the offensive power to actually be a threat. Easy. Nidoqueen. Dies the Surf. Perfect. And lastly, Nidoking. Rain stops. Hydro Pump missed. I did not want Hydro Pump to miss. Let's try again. Hydro Pump missed. Let's try again. Come on, Fish. Full heal. Wasted turn. Hydro Pump. That is a kill. And that is all 8 badges acquired. I have been streaming for an hour and a half and gotten the remaining 4 badges. Alright. More importantly, though, we get the TM for Earthquake, which is going to be, like, the key thing for our run. Alright, so this is the team we are going to be taking all the way. And it's very much going to be dependent on our Beelzebub. Okay. Brick Break, no. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, let's go clear Victory Road, where we will get our last encounter of the game. And again, considering we're going to be at the same level as our opponents, the rest of this is going to be laughably simple. Can you please just kill with your damn hydro pumps? God damn it, Fish. There. Surf. We got some eggs. Surf on Alakazam. Gyarados makes me a little nervous. Lorelei's MILF. Alright, Drill Pack. Drill Pack. Drill Pack. Okay, that hurt like hell. Beelzebub for Surf did not kill. That makes me nervous. Holy hell, that flamethrower hurt like crap. Okay. If Open Mouth... No. Okay, Open Mouth did not survive the attack. But I do get a clean switch in. Okay. Crap. Okay. Beelzebub can definitely survive a flamethrower at full health. Wing attack probably kills. Okay. Hercules is down. Mach Punch doesn't kill. He'll go for a wing attack, most likely. We should be okay. And that's a win. Okay. We win. Okay. We successfully beat Jackass, but we did lose a Dugtrio. Which is fine. Dugtrio does not have the bulk to serve the fodder role well in the upcoming battles. Oh, and right, we also need to release the Lapras, since that was a gift that we weren't really allowed to use. Open Mouth is gone. Okay. Let me think here. We don't really have anything that's an especially good counter for Lorelei. To be honest, we don't have much that's a good counter for almost anybody. Flareon with Fire Blast might work. It does have really good special attack, although its regular attack is better. Solar does have a lot of bulk. It's also got Ice-type hidden power, so I think we want to make sure we take Solar onto the final team. So we'll switch out this one. Oh, I've actually had this wrong for a while, huh? Ever since we took Solar off the team. Yeah, it's supposed to be a Hitmonchan. Actually, Hitmonchan really doesn't do much for us. I'm just gonna take a Kabutops for now. So let me go grab Kabutops Sprite. And honestly, this thing is mostly here as an HM slave. Okay. Our best fire type is Snorlax. You're right. The evolutions are popular, but especially in this early gen, they are not good. That is just a fact about them. They are not good. Not compared to, like, other options. Okay. They are usable, certainly. But usable is not the same as being, like, actually good. Okay. Okay. So, I think this is a good team to go with. Giga Drain is going on Solar to replace Tackle. Alright, let's go. Let the journey to the Elite Four and through Victory Road commence. I do not care about Rattata. Cool. They really made victory, like, the path to Victory Road feel very, like, grand in this generation, which is something I really enjoy. I really miss Victory Road. I wish it would come back. In Pokemon Sword and Shield, the role of Victory Road, like basically a series of like tough Pokemon battles, that role was basically filled by you know, like the battle against the against all like the corporate trainers at the end of the game. But oh my god, that is one of the stupidest, most poorly written sections in any game I've ever played. Like, holy shit. The entire thing is literally just Leon's late for dinner, and then a bunch of fights happen. That's it. Like, you could have literally gone to the building and been like, where's Leon? They could be like, no. And then, boom. It's done. It's so stupid. Like, Leon's not in any danger. He's not being restrained. He's not being restricted in any way. He is literally late for dinner. That is the actual peril he faces. And then once you get there, he's just like, yeah, okay. And then you just leave. And it goes right back into the tournament. It is absolute trash tier writing. Absolutely trash. It is insulting how bad it is. And there's another part earlier in the game where, like, all of a sudden there's like a big explosion. It's like, oh no, there's like something huge, major going on. And you're like, oh my god, that sounds exciting. I want to go check that out. Oh wait, that was our first encounter here. Okay, I'm gonna leave repels off for a while. If I come across another Onyx, we can catch it. I was just busy talking and I didn't register that that was our first encounter, so I'm gonna count it as okay if we come across another Snorlax. But holy crap. But after that, then all the characters are just like, yeah, something huge and important and big is happening. And it's really important. You should absolutely ignore it and go do this other thing. Holy hell. Holy hell. Just, wow. What absolute garbage writing that game had at the end. And it's not like it was a shining example of great, you know, narrative up to that point anyway. The game has, what, 2 small caves and a forest? And that's it? Palkia twists reality around Leon to make him get lost. This is canon and got revealed in Legend ZA. Thank you for revealing information that I have not gotten to yet in Pokemon Legends ZA. It doesn't actually bother me, but some people really get bothered by spoilers like that. All I encourage is that people be aware of how they spoil things. Okay, here's an Onyx. So this one is on the okay to catch list. Since the first wild Pokemon we ran into here was an Onyx, I was just distracted by talking and ran away. Okay. Who is next on the naming list? Annie, actually, you haven't named a Pokemon at all this stream. Annie, would you like to name this Onix? It's like when Bill says that someone in Hoenn helps him with the Pokemon boxes. It's from some random NPC and not relevant. I don't really think that makes something not a spoiler. Pain. Okay, Pain the Onix. Okay. So now we can go back. Just because it's not a major element does not necessarily mean it's not legitimate information. Okay, so I think we have to push it over here, right? Yeah. Wait, did I just name him Onyx? God damn it. I got excited and started talking again. Alright. Once I get out of here, we'll go to the name raider and we will name him Onyx. Name him Pain. Oh, God. When I get passionate about stuff, I get very distracted. Okay. Gonna have to actually focus here. Alright, we're good. We push that. We drop. And I believe we push this all the way over here, right? Okay. And then that lets us go here, which lets us go here. And that's the end of Victory Road. Damn it, it's the hardest part of Victory Road. Several blocks. I have gotten past the hardest part of Victory Road. Several blocks. Okay. Let's go. I think the renamer guy is in Saffron, right? That's Mr. Psychic. Wait, or was he in Pewter? No, he's in Pewter, isn't he? Oh, Lavender! Thank you, that's right. I knew I'd get it right eventually if I was just told the right answer. Right, I don't have Onix in my party. Let's try this again. Okay. I think I want to bring Tentacruel as my final Pokemon for this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring Tentacruel simply because it has fantastic bulk, which really, really helps me. Okay. Let's do this. Gonna stand up a minute. There we go, that's better. Okay. So, Lorelai's highest level is 54. So everybody can go up to level 54. Barrier... Honestly, barrier stalling, kind of a legit strategy. Okay. Whoops, Cole's 58. Whoops. Whatever. It's still usable, it's fine. It's still below the level of the champion. Okay. Hyper Beam, no. Okay. Calcium, special attack on EP Boy. Protein on Cole. Carbo speed on Beelzebub. HP up on Cole. Okay. No one can learn Overheat. Aerial Ace, not going to need it. Rock Tomb, don't really need it. Fire Blast, I'll be okay without. Brick Break. No. Dig, no. Toxic on Lancer, though. Okay. Calm Mind. Calm Mind set up on EP Boy could be pretty good. Let's give Solar Flash. And finally, Surf on Lancer. Okay. Alright. So then we need to make a small change. We need to swap out the Kabutops for Tentacruel. Okay. And swap you out for Tentacruel. Shrink you down a little bit. Okay. That is my full team. So Lorelai is going to be a problem. It might be best to set up Eepy. No, because she's got 2 psychic types. It might be worth it to open with Lancer. If we can get past Lorelei, we should be okay. Alright, let's sell absolutely everything that is not going to help me. Actually, here, you can have a Master Ball. No, they won't even buy it. Okay. Okay. Cleanse Tag, get rid of that. Black Glasses, get rid of that. Super Repels, get rid of that. Get rid of those. Get rid of the Moonstones. Can't get rid of the Moonstones. Okay. So, revives are not going to help at all. But I definitely want some full restores. Let's buy 20 of those. 3 max potions. Okay. It is time. Does the Nuzlocke win, or does the Nuzlocke fail? We will find out right after I get back from the bathroom. Alright. It's time. The Generations 1 through 4 Remake Nuzlocke Marathon. Game 1 Fire Red. Time to sink or swim. Let's do this. I did not come in here with a great answer for Lorelei, but I am hoping that a stall tactic will be sufficient. So let's start with barriers. Oh! You have safeguard. Okay. If the best you can do is 16 points of damage, this is going to be just fine. Right, okay, you can also chip away 1/16 of my damage, of my health every turn with Hail. I have max boosted my defense, though. Okay. Okay, that's not good. That's fine, though. Safeguard has not worn off yet. So we can go straight for our first full restore. Safeguard wears off this turn, and then we can go for Toxic. Oh wait, she's just gonna full restore. Okay, Toxic Stall is actually one of the stupidest strategies I could have come in here with. But Lancer is doing their job. They are soaking damage. Okay. We've also got a crap load of PP on this thing between Wrap and Barrier. Okay. Let's go for Wrap. Good. Lorelei is probably going to be the hardest of the entire Elite Four. Okay. I think we are fine. We can take the opportunity to Super Potion. Dugong is setting up a Surf. Okay. Just in case they go for the full restore now, which they do. Does it have Safeguard up? Yes, it does. Okay. That's fine. I wasn't going to, like, do any fast-forwarding here, but, yeah, this would take a while. Okay. Dugong is down. Cloister time. Toxic. Okay. Now we Toxic. That's fine. We go for Wrap. Okay. Okay, you're going for Amnesia, which is not going to make a difference for me. This is the only Elite Four fight we're going to fast forward through, and it's really just because it's entirely reliant on a stall strat. Okay, Attract. That is not good. Never mind. We are fine. We are just going to sleep the day away while you kill yourself. Okay. We can soak one more hit. Full restore. Okay, Lapras. Toxic. Confuse Ray. Okay, that was my last Toxic. Cool. Max Potion. Alright, Lorelei has been defeated. We are one Elite Four member down. The next level cap is 56 for Bruno. That was kind of rough. Let's go with one Ether for Toxic, just in case I need to rely on a stall tactic again. We got through the entire fight using only Lancer. Honestly, that's pretty damn good. Lancer wants to learn Hydro Pump. No, thank you. Come on. Eepy Boy! Eepy Boy! Solar! Cole! God damn it, I raised Cole to 59. Didn't mean to do that. Fish, no. You don't need Hyper Beam. And Beelzebub. So, they are going to start... It's going to start with Onyx. So, let's actually start with Beelzebub. And then when they switch to a fighting type, they'll want to prioritize a fighting move on Beelzebub, which can let me swap to Cole. Cole really doesn't have too much in the way of defenses, but they're very fast and they hit super hard with Drill Peck. So that's the plan. Not to mention losing Cole would not be the end of the world at this point. So, as long as they don't knock out Cole on the first hit, which I don't imagine they will. No, because fighting's gonna hit for neutral, isn't it? Okay, I didn't think about that. Okay, I actually need to know... Well, wait, I think Hitmonchan goes out next? Hitmonchan's not the worst. I need to know what this Hitmonchan has. Okay, this list doesn't tell me. Indigo Plateau. Alright, Bulbapedia, do you have it? Bruno has 2 full restores. Okay. It has Sky Uppercut, Rock Slide, Mach Punch, and Counter. So it can actually... It can almost definitely take out Dodrio. If it gets a Sky Uppercut or a Mach Punch to start... yeah, Rock Slide or a Sky Uppercut followed by a Mach Punch is likely to be enough to kill Cole. So we're actually going to swap into Eepy Boy here. Okay. What can his Machamp do? Brick Break, Cross Chop, Rock Slide. I think that's where I can risk it. Okay, here is 1 full restore. Okay. I want you to burn your 2nd full restore. Okay, you're not burning your 2nd full restore. So, Hitmonlee only has Mega Kick, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. So, it's actually not much of a problem. Can I soak a Mega... I am not confident in my ability to soak. So we'll let Lancer take point. Holy hell, that hurt. Okay, that's good. We are burning our final max potion. That still leaves 20 full restores for the rest of the Elite Four. Okay. Honestly, going stall with Lancer might be the safest way to handle this. Okay. That's fine. Let's drop a Toxic. Okay, Brick Break does squat. Let's go for a Surf. I don't know why you're all arguing about Onyx when Steelix exists. This makes about as much sense as arguing over Quilladin instead of Chestnut. Okay, so this will probably be enough to trigger the full restore. No, it didn't. Okay. Okay, so that goes into Onyx. What does Onyx 2 have? The Bulbapedia entry for... Wait, this is the rematch team. Okay, the Onyx has Double Edge, Iron Tail. Okay, I was looking at the rematch team. Holy crap! Yeah, I messed that up. Its regular team, Hitmonlee, has Brick Break. Okay. We'll take on Onyx. Okay. This is where I'm going to risk Cold. I think I survive anything except a crit cross chop. Oh, but Scary Face is actually really bad here. But at least it didn't bulk up, so it did not increase its defense. But it is now faster than me. Well, how much does Drill Peck do? Okay. A Citrus. Does Bruno go for a full restore here? Does he have one or two? He has 2 full restores. Okay, chat. Do I risk that he's going to go for the full restore and hit with a Drill Pack? I'm not going to do it. His other moves are Rock Tomb, Bulk Up, and Scary Face. If Healing Cold does not help. So here's the way that this goes down. If he doesn't use a full restore, I die to his attack. If he does use a full restore, I use 1 Drill Peck, I get him down to red. But unless it's a crit, I don't kill him, and then on the next turn, we're right back where we are now, where I am hurt, and 1 hit away from death, and he attacks first. Healing Cold does not change the arithmetic of this encounter whatsoever. It does not alter the result from this point. And if I heal and he heals at the same time, again, we're back in the same situation where I'm 2 hits from death, or 1 hit on a crit, and he's still faster. So I think we're going to go into Solver. Okay. He doesn't go for it. I'm pretty sure Razor Leaf kills from here. No, it doesn't. Okay, he definitely goes for the... He definitely goes for the heal. Alright. And I missed with the flash. Okay. That's fine. We're going to go for accuracy reduction. Multiple bits of accuracy reduction. You think Onyx should have 100 base attack. You believe that the boss of the first gym in the game should have 100 attack. I would like to remind you that one of the strongest first aces in the entire series is Cranidos. in Generation 4 who only has... well, who actually has 125 attack and is absolutely brutal. So you think that Brock's Onyx should have 100 attack, but also have crazy high defenses. We would have to rebalance the whole thing. Which site do you use to check the Mons of the Elite Four? The one that gives a full expansion on all of their movesets is Bulbapedia. The Cerebi list does not have one. Okay. It has 40 death, though, Cranidos. Yes! Yes, it does. Okay, that was a not very effective hit. I have both Bulbapedia and Cerebi open. Each resource is better than others for different things. Okay, this thing is scaring the hell out of me. I am genuinely really nervous about this Machamp at this point. It is still bulking, but I can increase my defenses faster than it can raise its attack. Alright, next turn's gonna be Toxic. Not to mention it has severe accuracy reduction. Okay. And just to be absolutely certain, we're going to drop our third barrier. And at this point, we can very reliably and safely stall it out. So, looking ahead to Agatha, Agatha opens with Gengar, which has Confuse Ray, Shadow Punch, Double Team, and Toxic. The way to open there might be Eepee Boy with a Confusion Healing Berry, assuming I have one. Okay, we have defeated the next character. Agatha's ace is level 58. Alright. Moving on. Full restores, we're burning through 2 of them here. Let's not burn through 2 of them. Let's go Super Potions to top off. Okay. Okay, we are good. And now the rare candies. Cole does not get any more candy. I've already overfed them. Future Sight, no. I think you're still better off with just Psychic. Okay. Would a Calm Mind Hypno be okay here? Both Golbat and Arbok have Bite, which isn't going to help. Although her ace does run Shadow Ball. Okay. Let's see. How are our moves? I might just want to go in here with Beelzebub. Beelzebub would mean that her first Gengar would either go for Confuse Ray or Double Team. I really cannot let it set up Double Team. It might be better to open with Cole. Cole with Aerial Ace, just in case. And run that instead of Rage. So that way, even if it tries to set up Double Team, I still bypass it immediately, and it still puts out the highest hits that I can do. Never mind, I forgot to actually switch. Okay, alright. So, it did in fact go for that. Crap. Okay. Alright, Beelzebub is already really hurt. Okay, that's okay. There we go. Alright, it went for Double Team. The strategy is still viable. Aerial Ace kills him. Next up is Golbat, and I actually outspeed Golbat. So Golbat's got Confuse Ray, Bite, Air Cutter, and Poison Fang. It'll either open with Confuse Ray, or try to go straight for Bite. It should die in 1 or 2 Drill Pecks. No, it actually went for Air Cutter. Okay, so it was aiming for the crit. The next one after that is Haunter, which is Mean Look, Curse, Hypnosis, and Dream. So that one is not a threat whatsoever. No, she skipped to Arbok. So I got an Intimidate I wasn't anticipating. Okay, I think we need Lancer. And we need Beelzebub healed up. This Arbok absolutely cannot do anything meaningful to Beelzebub. Okay, that's good. And finally, we're going to top off Cole, because I think Cole is still one of my best options for dealing with her Ace Gengar. Because at least I can't get hit by its Shadow Ball. Okay. Beelzebub, you're up. I may want to let Beelzebub handle the Haunter as well. Sludge Bob's fine. Okay. Poisoned. You probably go down in 2 Earthquakes. Okay. We're probably both going to full restore here. Yep, 58 Gengar, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Hypnosis, and Nightmare. Okay. We have reset our initial conditions. And it's down. Okay. Next up... No, she went straight into Gengar. Okay. Okay. I'm already poisoned. And I am a ghost. Or I am normal, so it's not going to go for Shadow Ball. It's not going to go for Hypnosis. It's not going to go for Nightmare. So I know for a fact that what it is about to do is Sludge Bomb. So, who soaks a Sludge Bomb most easily? That would be Lancer. And then we probably bait it into Hypnosis. So this is either going to be Hypnosis or Shadow Ball. I'm going to bank on Shadow Ball and switch to Coal. No, okay. Went for Hypnosis, but it missed. I should kill in 2 Drill Pecks. I cannot believe this outspeeds me. Dodrio is fast. Okay, Citrus Berry. I don't kill in 2. Okay, it is going for Hypnosis, so I'm assuming it's about to try Nightmare. Oh, whoops. No, Awakening. One of the only times I've ever actually used an Awakening in a battle. No, okay, it went for Sludge Bomb. And 2 Sludge Bombs probably kills Cole. That was less than half. I can risk the Drill Peck. Okay. Boom! Perfect! I actually wish I had a Mega, or had a Max Potion, instead of a full Restore. Because quite literally, if it can't put me to sleep, then Hypnosis, Dream Eater are both irrelevant moves. Hold on. I need to think here. The only things this can do this turn are Mean Look or Curse. Does Drill Peck kill here? Does Drill Peck kill here? Yeah, Poison Chip kills you. I'm not going to bet on Drill Peck saving me. If Drill Peck killed, the fight would be over before Poison Chip. No, okay, it actually made the worst mistake it could have and went for Curse. So, that is fine. Eepy Boy handles this. Okay. And Eepy Boy cannot be put to sleep, meaning that your only way of hurting me is with Curse, which you cannot do. So this fight is a win. Okay. Alright, Agatha has been beaten. Our next target is Lance, whose ace is level 60. So that's 2 more levels for the whole team. And they start with a level 56 Gyarados that knows Bite, Dragon Rage, Twister, and Hyper Beam. Okay. Oh boy. Twister is Dragon-type Tackle. What is Lance on? If the designers wanted to make the enemy trainers so strong that you could never beat them, they could do it. Good game design mandates that they do not do that. Okay. Hold on, wait. Is Dragon physical or special? This is important. Is Dragon physical or special? Bold of you to assume they are smart enough. So, your contention there seems to be the implication that you believe that the people who designed Pokemon were smart enough to design Pokemon, including the battle towers, which have tremendously advanced difficulty, but were not smart enough to give that intelligence to the characters you have to fight to clear the main game. Okay. Yeah, Dragon is special. So Barrier's not going to do anything. The Battle Tower cheats. They couldn't even make them have true difficulty. How can it cheat? It's the way they designed it. If you want difficulty, then you have to accept that sometimes difficulty means that your opponents don't have to follow the same rules you do. That's the way games work. That's why we can't have a Pokemon with a nearly indestructible shield like a, like in a Terra Raid battle. Yeah, if you want a challenging time, your opponent's gonna have abilities you don't. That's how you design a single-player game. Okay, so aside from... No, setting up on Gyarados won't even work properly because it's got Dragon Rage. And so does Dragonair. Okay. I see a path to victory. It's kind of messed up and weird. But I see a path to victory. But it also might use up a lot of my consumables. Okay. I'm going to go for Flash Calm Mind setup. I'm going to go for Flash Calm Mind setup on Gyarados. If I can get 6 Calm Minds on a Hypno, it doesn't matter what he brings to the table. His Hyper Beams... A Hyper Beam crit would be about the only thing that could threaten it. Okay. Let's do this. Ugh. Alright, standing up. This is a standing fight. Come on, EP boy. That's if you manage to get 6. Well, that's why we rely on the flashes. His best option against me is Dragon Rage. With his best option being Dragon Rage, I can predict exactly how much damage he can put out every single turn. That's my advantage. Okay. He's at 3 flashes. He's at 4 flashes. Still 4 flashes. 5 flashes. Gyarados is at 6 flashes, lowest possible accuracy. That's 40 damage. That puts me down to a point where Bite Crit could potentially be lethal. Or would have been if I didn't just increase my defense against it. Okay, we are at 2 Calm Minds. At this point, I'm a little nervous. So we full restore. His attack missed. He'll have to waste a turn recharging. Oh, right, you don't have to recharge on misses. Okay, that's Calm Mind 3. Crit and it's over. No, it's not. That's 4 boosts. Even a crit bite would not kill EP Boy from full health. That's 5 Calm Minds. That is 6 Calm Minds. EP Boy is now fully boosted, fully defensive. His dragon attacks are useless against me now, and I can kill everything on his team in 1 hit. The only reasonable way he can deal damage to me at this point is with Hyper Beams, Aerodactyl's Ancient Power, Dragonite's Wing Attack, and Dragonair might try to apply a Thunder Wave. Alright, we got the full, proper setup. He went straight to Aerodactyl, who did a respectable amount of damage. Okay. He is risking Dragonite immediately. And he wasted the turn with a Safeguard. Dragonite is down. Okay, making Twister a Dragon-type Rapid Spin, that's actually a really, really good idea. That makes sense, both adding utility to the move and in sense of what it is. Okay, this one might Thunder Wave. I outspeed it. It does not get to Thunder Wave. If you want to make it even more crazy, have Twister also get rid of Weather. Or just have it get rid of Weather instead of Hazards. Because there's not really many moves out there that just erase weather effects, and Twister could realistically be something that might do that as well. Also, I just defeat Lance. It took 1 EP Boy, but we beat Lance. Okay, we're gonna drop an elixir on Eepy Boy. Okay, let's take a look. You're all good. Beelzebub. Lancer is fine. Cole is fine. Fish is fine. Solar is fine. My team is in a great position for this. So, Blue is going to have Pidgeot, Alakazam, Rhydon, Executor, Charizard, and Gyarados. Unfortunately, this team is extremely powerful. Ideally, I would want to have a chance to just set up with my boosting items. And he's also got 4 full restores. So the stall tactic is going to be unreliable. Not to mention his Pidgeot has Whirlwind. This thing's going to be an absolute nightmare. What the hell do I have to even handle this? It might come down to Beelzebub Blizzard. Do we have anything else that's reliable? I might be able to set up Eepy Boy's Calm Mind on Alakazam. That might be enough to sweep the whole team. Yeah, most of the team is dependent on flying. I think I'm going to have to sack Solar. I think for this to work, I have to sack Solar. I can set up on Alakazam, but I need to get my Calm Mind off that first turn, or I'm going to be taking too much damage to ever manage to recover from it. I think I need to try to take down Pidgeot with Blizzard. I think that might be the only way I make this work. Alright. This is it. The final challenge. This guy truly was the jackass of Pokemon. Okay, I am banking on Blizzard. Actually, hold on. I'm banking on Blizzard killing in 1 hit. Strength will almost certainly kill in 2. Do I bank on Strength over Blizzard just for the reliability? I think I do, because I feel like it's going to hit me with Sand Attack, and that would mean switching to something other than Blizzard simply for the sake of reliability on my second attack anyway. So yeah, we're gonna go Strength. Okay, that is way worse than I thought. Blizzard, I need you to hit. Okay, that's good. God damn it. Okay, that is really bad. I was really banking on Blizzard being able to drop it. Okay, attack missed. I can soak the aerial aces, though. But we did just burn one of his full restores. It's kind of weird that out of his whole team, I am most scared of this Pidgeot. Okay. We're good. Pidgeot is down. Okay, I need to get the chance for EP Boy to set up on this thing. So... I'm going to bank on this thing either casting a Future Sight or a Reflect. Okay, it went for a Reflect. I'm going to guess Future Sight over Psychic next. Okay, I was wrong. That's okay, though. Okay. Alright, EP Boy. EP Boy. EP Boy. Calm Mind. How much does Psychic hit for? We can absolutely set up our Calm Minds. Okay, this is absolutely safe to set up, even with the... Oh, whoops. Sorry, I actually turned off my microphone there for a second. I did not mean to do that. Okay, everything's working. Everything's going exactly like I wanted. Don't worry, Mike is back. I think that is Calm Mind 4, I think? Okay. I think that's Calm Mind 5. There's the Future Sight. I think EP Boy is gonna be MVP. Oh, right. Hold on. We need to apply a filter to Solar. To make sure that it is marked as dead. Yep, one more. Okay. Okay. I am in as good a position as I can be. So now I need to headbutt this thing down. How much does headbutt do? Okay, that's perfect. Pretty sure EP Boy wipes the rest of the team. Now we go for the heal. And he does not go. Haha! Future Sight failed! Not much of a future you're seeing, Alakazam. Okay. Ah, sorry. I think we just won this. I don't think he has anything that can threaten EP Boy at this point. EP Boy definitely kills everything on his team in one Psychic. But I'm also pretty sure everything except his Rhydon is faster than me. So it's about how much damage this can do. Not much. My dear, dear viewers, Pokemon Fire Red, the first game of my Gens 1 through 4 Remake Nuzlocke Marathon, has been cleared. Okay, well, apparently this thing's gonna make me work for it a little bit, but yeah, this is a clear. So let's give it up for our victors, our surviving team members. Yeah. Full restore, we all know. Woohoo! That is the first of the games cleared. Starting next week, we will be beginning Pokemon Soul Silver. And all the Pokemon we used for this game are going to be locked out of the next one. So, let's actually take a look at our list for today. Where is it? Okay, we're gonna turn that off. And let's bring up the Nuzlocke rules. Hold on. Okay. We are going to update our rules right now. Let me just uncrop this window a bit. Okay. Alright. So let's update the Pokemon that we will not be taking into our next challenge. What did we get today? What did we encounter? I know we got Venonat. So Venonat and Venomoth, those are excluded. The Oddish line, so Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, and Bellossom are all cut out. What else did we get today? We got several Pokemon at the start. Paris and Parasect are already... No, they're not on the list. Because I got that at the Safari Zone. Gyarados... Oh my god, I never put Magikarp and Gyarados on the list. Okay. Yep. Magikarp, Gyarados... Kabuto, Kabutops... Hitmonchan, right. Which means we can't use Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Hitmontop, or Tyro, since they are all part of the same family. Are there any others? Are there any others I'm forgetting? Let's check the boxes. Yeah, go. Just go. Oh, Horsey! Right, we got Horsey. So, Horsey, Seadra, Kingdra, can't go with those. And that is the... Oh, right, Tentacruel, those were... That thing was absolutely crucial to my victory. And then the Onix. The Onix, that is the last family to lock out. Onix, Steelix. Okay. So these are the Pokemon that are going to be added to the lockout list. None of the Pokemon listed on the lockout list can be used going into Gen 2. And then we are also going to be adding a couple more rules. Rule 10. No held items may be used. And 11. Any shiny Pokemon can be caught regardless of other circumstances or rules. Alright. So this is the new restriction that we are adding going into Soul Silver. No held items may be used. We're going to keep adding rules and restrictions as we keep playing through this. Again, this was easy mode. This was the easy game. And overall, I think it went really, really well. So, thank you all so much for being here for this. It took 3 streams to get through Fire Red. We start Soul Silver next week, same time. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. So thank you all so much for watching. I have a lot of assets I'm going to have to work on. But I will see you all on the next one. Oh, and it is time to make the sound to summon the end of the stream. Wah 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 wah.